Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to crochet a flower. This is one of the most easiest and the basic flower that you can find in crochet. So if you are a beginner, this would be a very good project to start off. If you are a medium to advanced level crocheter, this particular flower, you can do it within 5 minutes. You will not even require 5 minutes. It's that easy and that simple to make it. If you are a beginner, I would highly suggest you that you just watch my previous video about the basic stitches that is required in crochet. I've put the links in the description box as well as in the I button. You can just see it once. Here also I'll be explaining the stitches, but it would be better if you just go through it once to get an idea about the different basic stitches that are there in crochet. If you are a medium to advanced level, you might find this video a little bit slow because I'm doing it for the beginners as a beginner series. In that case, you just keep forwarding it. I have put the pattern, you can see it on the screen, so just keep forwarding it and it will be good to go. So for this particular pattern here, I am going to use a 5mm crochet hook. This is the 5mm crochet hook that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use a cotton yarn. You can use any hook and yarn you have. Just make sure that the yarn that you are using, just use a hook that is recommended for that particular yarn. You can use a 5mm crochet hook and a medium weight 4-ply acrylic yarn that will come out quite fine. And apart from that, you might need a darning needle to weave in the ends and one scissors. So this is all that you need. We'll start making it. So here we will start with a slip knot. So for a slip knot, I'm taking the yarn and then I'm going to wrap it around my fingers like this, like an X. Now I'm going to take the loop out, okay? And now I'm going to take my working yarn through this loop. So here I've taken it, and this is my slip knot. Now I'm going to attach it to my hook and then pull both ends. So here I have got my slip knot. You can do a slip knot the way you like. So this is how I prefer doing the slip knot. So once you have your slip knot, you have to chain 5. You have to make 5 chain stitches. So I'll just show once how to do a chain stitch. So for a chain stitch, you have to go left, go under the yarn. Now catch the yarn on the hook and then pull it out. Pull it through this loop. So this is my first chain stitch. Like that, I'm going to make 5. So this is 1. This is my second one. Third chain stitch. Go left under and then pull it through the loop like this. Fourth chain stitch, one last one. This is my 5. So here I have my 5 chain stitches. Now what we are going to do is we are going to make a circle. So if you see here, we have to make a circle here and then the petals. So first of all, I'm going to make a circle out of this. So for making a circle, I'm going to take my first chain stitch. If you see, there is a V kind of a thing. So I'm going to insert my hook in the first chain stitch in between the V. See here there is a V. So I'm going to just take out the first strand, only one strand out of my first chain stitch like this. Now I have 2 loops and then I'm going to slip stitch it. So that it means that I'm going to slip stitch in the first chain stitch. So for slip stitching, here I have 2 chain stitches. I'm going to yarn over, pull the working yarn through both these loops like so. So this is my slip stitch. So if you see it, I have got a circle here, right? So that forms the circle of this particular flower. So what we have done is we had made chain 5 and I had slip stitched in the first chain stitch. Now we'll start with the petals. So for the first petal, I am going to chain 2. So once you have slip stitched it, you'll start with the petal with chain 2, 1 and 2. After that, you have to make 2 double crochet in the circle here. Okay. So for double crochet, first of all, you have to yarn over and then inside the circle, this one, not the slip stitched one, but the main circle, you have to insert your hook, then pull up a loop. Now you have 3 stitches on your hook yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is my first double crochet. Like that I'm going to make one more. So for double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook inside the hole, the main hole, then pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. So this is my second double crochet. So here I have chain 2 and then 2 double crochet. Now I'm going to make another chain 2, 1 and 2. So I have put 2 chain stitches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch inside this particular circle. So for the slip stitching, see, I'm going to insert my hook here. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this yarn through the center and then again through this loop. So this is my slip stitch. So if you see it, I have made my first petal. So this is how my first petal looks. We'll just complete a little bit so that you get an idea how this looks like. Okay, so this completes my one petal. Now we'll start with the second petal. So for the second petal, we have to again start with chain 2, 1, 2. Then we are going to insert 2 double crochet in the circle. Okay, so for double crochet, yarn over, insert the hook in the circle, then drop a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is my first double crochet. Another double crochet we'll do it. Yarn over, insert the hook in the circle, then pull the yarn through it. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through last 2. So this is my second double crochet. After that you have to make chain 2, 1, 2 and then slip stitch in the circle. Okay, so for slip stitching, insert your hook like this, then pull up this particular working yarn through both the loops. So you first pull it through the main circle, then pull it through the last loop. Okay, so here you have got your 2 loops. So the petal is nothing but chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2 and slip stitch. So once you start making your petals, you have to just push it through to one side to get the space for the remaining. Okay, so we'll continue making it. We have already made 2 petals. Now we'll go for the third petal. So for third petal, again we'll start with chain 2, 1, 2, then 2 double crochet in the hook in the circle. This is my circle, so I'm going to make 2 double crochet. This is 1 double crochet. Again, this is my second double crochet. So 2 double crochet in the circle. After that, again chain 2, 1 and 2. Then you have to slip stitch it. So I'm going inside the circle. I'm pulling this loop only through the main circle, and then I am going to pull it through the last loop on my hook. So this makes my third petal. Okay, now like that I'm going to repeat 2 more times to make 5 petals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep on pushing it. See, this is how it is. Now I'll slightly push it so that I get gap to make the 2 more petals. So we'll start with the fourth one. Same, chain 2, then you have to make 2 double crochets. So this is my first double crochet. Then 1 more double crochet, yarn over, inside the loop. This is my second double crochet. After that, you have to make chain 2, 1, 2 and then slip stitch inside the circle. Slip stitching is like this and then through the last loop. So this is my fourth petal. One last petal I'm going to make. So for that, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2. So chain 2, then I am going to make 2 double crochet. This is my first double crochet. Yarn over, another one. This is my second double crochet. 1 more, 2 double crochet is over. Then chain 2, 1, 2. And then we are going to slip stitch inside the circle like this. This is almost over. before cutting, I'm just going to chain one and then cut the yarn. Just cut it and then show you. See, this is how the circle looks like. I'll just cut it. So now I'll cut this yarn. So I'll just cut it off and then pull it up. Now just tightly pull it, and then you might have to shape a little bit. So here forms a flower. So this is how the flower looks like. Now I'll just go and weave in the ends. So for that I will take a darning needle. So now I will weave in the ends. For that I'm going to take a darning needle, and then this side is already being weaved in. If you have seen it, it is already hidden. If it is not there, you can just hide that also. But first here I'm just going to weave in this last end. So I'm putting it through the needle, and all you have to do is you have to just go through the center part. That would be more than enough. Just take your needle through the loops here a few times and then pull. This is how you hide. If you want, you can do the same with this particular end, but I'm not doing that. I'm just snipping it off. 1 and 2. So I have cut the yarns. Now flip it over, and here this is how your flower looks like. You can make it in different colors. You can make it very quickly. It will hardly take 5 minutes. If you are a beginner, it might take a little bit time, but once you get the hang of it, it is very easy to make. So that was the video for the simple and basic flower. I will be uploading more such flowers and more such very simple tutorials that can be done by beginners. So if you are a beginner, I would highly suggest that you keep practicing. Please be a bit patient. You just cannot start just like that. You need to have a lot of patience when you are starting out. I would highly suggest you to see the basic stitches. I have already done it. I'll link it in the description box. So please go through it and practice the basic stitches. So once you get the hang of the stitches, you can possibly do most of the crochet items that are there. The key thing for a beginner is to be patient and keep practicing. Hope this video was helpful to you. If it was helpful, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you're new to this channel and if you found it to be useful, please consider subscribing. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye. Thank you for watching.